Hey, what's going on, humans? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I am. And right now we will be taking a look at the Figuarts Kamen Rider V3. I've been wanting to say that for a minute, but oh boy, he is finally here. This is the Shinkocchou Seihou renewal of Kamen Rider V3, the third ever rider to ever come in existence. A combination of Rider 1 and Rider 2. They made Kamen Rider V3. As you see, he has the double Typhoon belt on him, and man, I was excited when he came in the mail, and I've been waiting for a renewal for V3 and pretty much the rest of the show riders, because they've been lacking. They have not been giving my show riders the due respect that they are owed as part of the Legendary 7, but they did show off photos of this guy, Rider Man, and Stronger, which were X and also X, that also needed renewals. And so Rider Man, he was already up for pre-order. V3 is currently out, so Rider Man will be next, and I'm assuming X is going to be out, and then Stronger will be out, because we already got Rider 1 and 2 in Amazon off for the renewals already. But it's been a minute, so now I'm finally glad that they're giving the show riders some of their due respects. And V3 here is amazing. Proportion-wise, he looks great. The suit just feels like it just came out of the screen from the 70s, and he just looks so freaking great. But let me go into his articulation real quick, because I've been ranting a little too much. So the head is on a low ball joint. See, you have the simple range of motion, head going up. It can't go down because of the piece on the neck. It kind of just hits the chest, so that's about as low as his head will go. He can look side to side. It will hit the collar. You will get a decent range of movement out of it. And the collar is a solid piece. And then for the arms, it's actually did something kind of different with this one. So it's actually kind of weird. They got him on this hinge. I'll show it off. If it's like the whole shoulder is now on a hinge, where it's like this would all be a solid piece, and then this would be like a butterfly joint. But they actually, I'm guessing because of the chest design, they didn't want to ruin it, or have it break it up. So, the shoulders, they're on like this weird hinge, which, kind of took a little bit of getting used to, but I thought it was a little interesting take. And the arm is also on like this whole, yeah, the arm is very different too, so kind of rotates up. And then you can't really have his arms straight out, like all the way up. Like if you were to do like his traditional jump, it won't like go straight up. As you can see, he does have a bicep swivel, even though you can't really see it. So let me see if I can hold that there, and then I can rotate it. Yeah, so he still has a bicep swivel, even though it doesn't look like it. But he is double jointed at the elbow. Kinda. But yeah, he can't really do the traditional T-pose because of the way the arms are molded. So his arms can't go up like that. For the wrist articulation is still the same. And I actually do like the paint detailing they added on the wrist, where it's not like white. It's actually more of this beige, dirty color, because this is to represent the suit from the actual show, not like how we have in later iterations of Rider when we do like team-up movies. And then, the colors are much brighter, but where they're kind of doled out, you can kind of see the differences between them, and it actually looks really good. So I actually do like it. As far as the chest goes, he can lean back all the way, and he can lean forward. And then he does have these little chest piece flared out, so that way it doesn't like hinder the articulation. And you can still get that range out of the torso. And then from the legs on down, he can somewhat hit all close enough split. And then you can tell he has the bicep swivel. Like come out, nice double joint at the knee. And then you have his feet articulation on the foot. And then he has the toe pivot, Does he have the boot swivel? No, he doesn't have boot swivel. But to pose him up, it's actually a pretty nice pose. Oh, actually, he also does have the little scarf piece, the double scarf piece that he has. They actually are on a wire, so you can pose these in any way, shape, or form that you want to. So I'm gonna just think of something. If I wanted him to just maybe throw a punch. Let's see, that looks kind of good. Get that arm up. And then... So yeah, I can kind of get like a little nice punch going on out of him. But that is a way that you can kind of get the arm to sort of get a nice traditional straight arm punch. Because it is kind of different. You will have to work with it a little bit. But I think it came out pretty good. So then... You actually can do a rider kick still, which is iconic for a rider. Which then again, V3 had like so many different rider kicks. So let's get the arm out. There you go. You can get him in this rider kick. Let's see if it turns out just a... Oh no. That came off. Oh, I knocked them both off too. That's crazy. But yeah, here we have the rider kick. Wow, he looks kind of weird like that. Oh well. But yeah, you can get a karate kick. So I'm gonna go get these antlers back, and then I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna look at his accessories real quick. So just give me a second. And we're back, and yeah, we have both the antlers. One just came in front of me, the other one was in the back. And yeah, it's actually a weird way of how you... It's actually a nice kind of tactic of how they... I just dropped the remote. How they just plug in the head. So it actually has like a little slide. It just goes inside the actual helmet. Better than just like a peg on, which I think is actually pretty nice. But I got them on, so they're not going anywhere. Just gotta be careful when you're handling this. Because, you know, you don't want to lose the antlers, which is okay because it brings us on to accessories. He has more. They actually give you another set of antenna. I don't know why I kept saying antlers, but yeah, antenna is what he gets. So it looks nice. But you don't want to lose them or break them. Let's see. His other hands, he's got two close fist hands on him. Oh, also got something else I want to show you. So on his waist right here, he comes with the V3 hopper, which this was a little device that he would shoot up into the sky. You can kind of see that has like the V3 logo on it. And that just attaches to the little tab on his hip. And what that device does, he would shoot out in the sky, and he can kind of see pretty much, he can cover a whole area. I think it was like a 50-mile radius, which, I mean, it is kind of old school because, you know, this was like, let's see, V3 came out in 73, so the technology of the time was advanced. And so that's, you know, it's okay. But I like that type of thing. So he actually does come with one that doesn't have the V3 hopper in it, which you would plug that onto his waist, where you would actually use this one right here, where it actually still has the V3 logo on it. And so he does have closed fist hands on him. He also comes with another set of hands. So here we have his open palm relaxed hands. And they all have that sort of beige wash to it that I love. Comes with hands that are used for holding the V3 hopper. Comes with posed action hands. Also comes with finger pointing hands. So you can point out the Destron villains, Destron cyborgs. And then he also has his signature V3 posing hands, which is the two, you know, the two fingers representing the V3. Yeah, but other than that, he doesn't really come with that many accessories. I mean, he's, you know, it's V3. this Showa Rider, he didn't really need to come with that many accessories. He didn't. He comes with what he needs to, so I'm okay with that. But he looks really good. So now we're going to straighten him up. We're going to get him ready to do some size comparisons. So, get him back right here. First off, I want to compare him off to some Lightning Collection. So, here he is next to Morphed Ken from Street Fighter. And also here he is next to Morphed Cammy from the second wave of Street Fighter Power Ranger figures. And let me make sure his head's all the way up. So yeah, he is a little bit shorter. And then again, Ken and Cammy are like strong, bigger. So I'm expecting that. Because you know, the Figuarts, they actually do scale well with other things. For other SHF, here he is next to Black Sun. And then here's Kamen Rider Seihou. So yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, we also cannot forget, of course, his creators, sort of. So here is Rider 1 and Rider 2, Ichigo and Nigo. And so you can kind of see, you know, the original three, the first three. You know, and they do look good together. Can't wait to take some photos of these guys. And then, before I really do forget, here is the original Tamashii Nations V3, and you can see the big differences between them. You can see how the color on this one kind of pops, whereas this one is more like kind of worn, like it looks like it jumped out of the screen. This one looks like it would be something out of a manga. But yeah, you can see the cardinal differences between them. This is just an overall better figure, better looking. This one held up this design for as long as it did. I appreciate them for it, but you know, it's time to bring this guy in and let him shine. So thank you, V3. As far as any other stuff, here he is next to Marvel Legends Modular Iron Man, and then the Toei Spider-Man, which I think these guys teamed up with at one point, or I think it was just a photo. I'm not sure. And then here is with Outback from the Tiger Force of G.I. Joe Classified, and for a fun one, here's Venom. There you go, here's Venom. But other than that, that'll do it for this one. This was the renewal, the Shinkocchou Seihou Kamen Rider V3. I love V3. I love this rider. He's actually one of my favorite of the Showa riders, if not one of my top 3. But I actually like him very much. So hopefully you guys liked the video. Hopefully it helped you out. I will see you all in the next one. Y'all be good. Take it easy.